On a Working for You investigation, a federal judge has dismissed a civil rights lawsuit filed by Little Rock Police Chief Keith Humphrey. The chief was suing 20 people and the Fraternal Order of Police. The lawsuit claimed there is an organized effort to get him removed from the force. Last month, Humphrey's attorney notified the court he planned to add the city to that case. That addition did not happen before today's ruling.
Tonight, new questions about what's happening with Little Rock's police force after a city HR investigation accused the chief of targeting and harassing officers. Those accusations were made in an email that we told you about last night. Our Susan El Khoury joining us now with more on this. Susan, any word from the city at all?
Things are pretty locked up. The mayor, city manager, and police chief all aren't talking. But we do know the city board is getting involved. Directors tell me they've been kept in the dark and at this point need answers since they're concerned this could set the city up for legal trouble. Racial discrimination, hostile working conditions, and retaliation. That's how this email from an HR investigator describes the actions of Little Rock Police Chief Keith Humphrey when he fired Officer David Maddox, accusing him of untruthfulness.
Why hasn't this been acted on by the mayor? The mayor said he was going to be the most transparent individual we've had in that office.
Maddox's lawyer, Robert Newcomb, is speaking for his client, who's fighting to get his badge back.
He has felt he didn't do anything wrong.
Our recent investigation exposed the email sent by Dr. Loretta Cochran days after Maddox was fired. Cochran was hired in December 2020 to look into allegations of wrongdoing at LRPD. She finished her report this year in June and gave it to city manager Bruce Moore, findings which have been kept confidential. Then last month, Maddox was fired. Now his lawyer is calling on the city to release the full report and questioning why it's been kept sealed for months.
It's relevant evidence and contains relevant evidence of what we're suing about, and that's discrimination, retaliation in a hostile work environment.
We reached out to Moore, who replied saying, "I am currently in the process of reviewing the internal files that were submitted by Human Resources." He then added it would be inappropriate to comment. Meanwhile, Vice Mayor Lance Hines told us in an interview Tuesday he's not letting this go.
I'm going to have a conversation with our city manager and the mayor and ask them, what their plans are and when to give us a timeline, because this has just gone on too long.
And he's asking his colleagues on the board of directors who have stayed quiet to start speaking up.
We're going to have some of my fellow directors have a little courage and stand up for what's right.
Hines has told me that he is now pushing for the police chief to be put on administrative leave, at least until the city manager and mayor have made a final decision on what was found in the HR investigation. Back to you.